What is up, YouTube? We just got done with another solid workout, man. Sonic King Fit, man. We putting in the work, man. See, the pump is looking real good right now, so trying to get these gloves off, man. So you guys enjoyed the video, man. I did a little flat bench today, so and it was nice, slow and controlled. And that's what your flat bench reps should really, truly be. They should be nice, slow, and controlled. The more control you have over a barbell, the better you'll be able to lift. If you're trying to bounce that barbell and you need somebody to spot you on the barbell constantly, you're never going to get those bench numbers that you're trying to get. So control the weight. And if you're uncomfortable with the weight, drop the weight down so you can control the weight. So that's what you're going to see me doing these exercises where I'm hitting some good reps, good weight. You guys see me do heavy reps, so it's no surprise that I'm gonna hit these reps. But I did do pull-ups and push-ups and press and all that stuff before I did bench, so my numbers are a little lower today as far as the weight amount because I didn't have as much energy since I already made exercise prior to doing bench my primary exercise. And if you're doing pull-ups, push-ups, and bench or pressing, then you go to a bench press, which a lot of people, that's the first exercise they do. You're just not going to put out you're not going to put out what you're usually used to. So it's just something. Sometimes I just take the good with the bad. I don't sit back and worry about, oh man, this wasn't as good as the last exercise that I did when I did it. But at the same time, I look at my workout as an overall, and as you can see, my pump is looking real good. So at the end of the day, that's all I truly want. I want a good pump. I want my physique to stay sharp. I want my definition to be there. As long as my upper chest, my traps and shoulders, triceps and biceps look great, the core will come together. Keep doing your pull-ups. And if you're wondering, what do I do for core? The answer is pull-ups. You don't have to do a lot of core exercises if you do pull-ups. Pull-ups works your core. So I keep it simple, guys. You don't have a lot of time in the day, and so that's what I like to get after. They're exercises that really hit the muscle groups all at once. And pull-ups, push-ups, vertical presses, and bench press does that. You know, the knee's doing a lot better. I think I talked about it last time, but it's definitely doing way better than it was before. So still making gains, still getting better. You guys subscribe to the channel, and we're going to keep bringing you the gains. Enjoy this video that I'm about to give to you right now. Subscribe. Let's get it, man. After the workout interview, but yeah, this is what we did. Sonic King Fit, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna keep dropping major content. We just decided to do some flat benching today because I never do it. So you guys see me do incline, you see me do decline, and so today we did the flat bench. I do a lot of incline. In case you haven't seen my incline, it's really my better part of my working out. I can hit a 315 incline bench, but we're gonna do some flat today. So that's 275 on a bar. And we're just trying to rep that out, man, because you need to get your reps in, man, if you really want to get a nice build. And if you don't have good reps, good rep ranges, you're not going to have the body you want. So I wanted to do 10, honestly, but I'll be honest with you guys. I did flat bench a couple days before on a live, so check the live out. You'll see me do some of the same reps. But we got 8 on the first set. I wasn't mad. Besides the fact that you didn't see I was already doing compound movements before, because most guys go to the gym and they do compound movements with the bench press first. I do my compound movements with the bench press second or third. So you're seeing me doing limited reps with limited weight because I'm already somewhat exhausted. But if I started off with compound movements with the bench press, I probably would have higher reps and higher weight. So you guys see me do 375 on decline, 315 on incline. Yeah, flat bench is usually my second exercise. I really don't use it as a primary exercise. So that's why you see me do lower rep ranges and lower weight on the flat bench. But I'll do a workout with flat bench as my primary exercise the next time, so you guys can see this is just secondary exercises that I'm doing with the reps and the weight. I can get up in the weight on the flat bench as well. So In fact, yeah, I'll make sure I do that. My next bench will just be the first exercise. So this is 315, and I was trying to hit it for 4 to 6. Really, I wanted to hit it for 6, honestly. I was only able to get it for 4, but I wasn't disappointed because I do like the way I was. Like, you guys can see the control on the barbell is really, really good. If you don't have that kind of control on the barbell, you see me, guys, I'm not using the spot, but you see the control. You see the way the bar path is perfectly set, and I'm right in between that bar path where I want it to be. You want your bar path to be robotic, guys. It's hard to get it that way because you have to have more control than anything. So if you're doing weight and you can't quite maintain that control, just drop the weight down so you can gain control over it. I really don't do like 225 anymore. I've yet to do it for reps in a long time. I probably can get up 20 to more reps on that, but I like the 275 where I start because I feel the control. I feel the strength that I have to use for it, and I get the reps in that I want. So that's just the way I am about my sets now. So I'm pretty specific about what I want and what I'm going for, and it tells. It shows. You saw the video in the beginning where I was kind of telling you guys about it, and you saw me take my shirt off, and you saw the definition. So, you know, I feel like I know what I'm talking about. And if you follow Sonic King Fit, you'll see some gains as well. Up to 335. This is my 5th set. By the way, you are guys who don't know, I do push-ups and pull-ups in between each and every set. So you just see me do bench, but I've done the 5th set. I've done at least probably 50 pull-ups, and I've done 100 push-ups in between these sets total at this point, not including the push-ups that I did when I was pressing, vertical pressing, before I got to bench. But, you know, I do a lot of high volume, man. And if you really want your numbers to go kick up with, you know, having a heavy bench, you got to get your volume in, man. I don't care what anybody says, man. It's going to take you forever to get to a 3-plate bench or a bench that you want if you're not putting out the volume. If you're only doing 3 sets of bench at 225, you'll never hardly ever get to 315. You need to be doing 6 to 8, sometimes 10 sets of 225 to get to that 315. You got to put out the volume. You got to work your muscles. You got to push them to fail. You got to incorporate push-ups. You got to do your pull-ups. You got to do your vertical presses. These things will make you stronger. You'll build muscle faster. You get results, even sometimes same-day results, which is very, very hard to do, but you can get those kind of results if you put that work in. This is going to be my final rep, so you guys be sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and drop the like. The Sonic King Fit is going to continue to bring on reps that you guys are going to like. You're going to see the quality.
First set was for 2. That one just for 1.
High volume workouts. You're going to see high volume calisthenics, muscle ups, everything that I do on a regular basis, because that's just what I do. And it builds muscle, and it builds long-lasting bodies, and it builds a great aesthetic. So I'm never in a bulk or a cutting season. I just stay lean, stay ripped, 365 every single day, all day, every day. Y'all subscribe to the channel.